there's an ad coming up. Okay. Popping out the chat. This is gonna end up being a pretty laid back stream. Luckily, this game doesn't require a lot of What the? No, I paused. What the? Oh, that's obnoxious. Oh, goodness. Real quick, how's the audio? Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's not too loud. Yeah, it's pretty early. I would have streamed last night, but my room got too hot for me. I became overheated and ended up going to bed pretty early. Oh, 2 hours behind where I am. Yikes. That's good. I'm honestly, I'm a little out of it, dealing with a bit of I don't know, sinus infection by the feel of it, but that's why I'm just gonna take it easy and just play through this game casually. But yeah, this is the 4th Metroid game. It's a bit of a horror title of sorts. At the beginning of this game, like with this exposition at the beginning, Samus is back on the tasked with joining some researchers on the home planet of the Metroids from Metroid 2. But after getting rid of one of the hostile life forms on the planet, turns out it was actually something else entirely, and Samus got attacked by it. But yeah, it's a parasitic life form now known as X. The X parasite. And well, Samus nearly died because of it slowly infecting her suit and body. Luckily, Metroids are the natural predator of the X. As a matter of fact, that's the primary reason why the Metroids were created in the first place. Was to deal with the X parasite. And so, in order to save Samus, they had to remove the suit and inject her with the DNA from the baby Metroid that they obtained, like, either before or after the baby Metroid's death in Metroid 3, Super Metroid. But as a result of the Metroid DNA, her Zero suit, or her suit entirely, just looks so different in this game. Yeah, this game has a lot of talking in it. It's the only complaint I have about it. Immediately and completely destroyed. Yeah. It honestly feels like mid-November with how it feels outside right now. To me, one life ended, yet I survived reborn as something different. The fusion suit looks so weird, in my opinion. It's the soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. Sid's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biological Space Labs, or BSL, research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart. Now I'm being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt, computerized commanding officer, CO, is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. No, this is Samus. She just looks different. Her suit looks different as a result of what happened at the beginning of the game. The second time I found myself having to take orders. Makes me recall my other CO. But yeah, there's a ton of talking in this game. Primarily from the ship's computer AI, but speaking of which, there's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X-parasites. The cause of the explosions is as yet unclear. Investigate. Isn't it though? Quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Now go to the quarantine bay. Yeah. So many times you have to go through the navigation rooms in this game. And each time, the AI gives you your next task. Samus can grab onto ledges. She can still wall kick, but you can't really cheese it by rapidly wall kicking off the same wall. She always has a bit of a what's the word? Always ends up going at a full angle before you can start moving back towards the wall, and most of the time you'll end up and as a result, if you try to wall kick off the same wall, you'll end up lower on the wall than where you previously wall kicked off of. Quarantine Bay is ahead. Battle signs are confirmed. Be careful. And yeah, to make sure you uplink to the navigation room computers, Samus's ship AI force closes the door and locks them until there's an X parasite. Can't really do much of anything except shoot right now. So yeah, this is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. That's right. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen... I skipped it too quickly. Sorry. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly and so well. But it's also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environment at all costs. This is vital, Samus. Yeah, she moves fast. I'm already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Now get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking ones. Yeah, this is straight up more of a horror title than anything. Any of the previous ones. So, thing about the X parasites, it's yellow ones will restore any health lost. Green ones will restore any missiles. But I currently don't have access to missiles. I'm on my way to actually get them. Daggone it, Adam. I've received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Yeah, she is. That's basically her job. But she's a bounty hunter though, so. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Is your objective clear? With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. Yeah, right now the primary enemy that the X are, the primary thing that X are infecting at this point are the corpses of some of the scientists. It's all good. My computer reminds me of a gruff Federation CEO I served under named Adam Malkovich. He called me lady on missions. From anyone else it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. On the minimap in the upper right, you'll see the letter R underneath where I currently am. Underneath the blinking square. That's a recharge station. With it, if I was to go into one and use it, it would fully restore health and all ammo. As far as ones that use weapons that use ammo. The S means save room, and the D stands for data room. Oops, I did not need to do that. Yes, I know it's just ahead. Thank you, Adam. And in the data room, we can download various things that will help Samus along the way. Now I can use missiles, and she starts off with 10 of them. However, power has gone out in the area. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge biosigns, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room, or absorb a special type of X-parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now, find a way to the target. Now, reason I went ahead and started over on a file that I've already beaten the game on is I can keep track of how many of the E-tanks, which will increase Samus's health, missile tanks, which increase the amount of missiles she can hold, and power bombs, power bomb expansions. I meant to grab that. Oh, it came to me. Cool. Nope, not dealing with that stupid zombie. And there are a lot of missile tanks. It's actually pretty ridiculous. I don't know why I grabbed that. I could just... Yeah! Eye doors. There are red ones that give a vast amount of health and missiles. It is can I just say the placement of this energy tank is kind of a pain? Like, how are you supposed to know it's there? Hey Ronnie, how you doing, bud? And we have our first boss of the game. I keep forgetting its name. Ah! No green ones. I can't hurt it without missiles. Ow. And there we go. How you doing, bud? Dealing with what feels like a sinus infection, but not too bad, I suppose. That's why I'm kind of out of it right now. Let's see, can I do anything up here? Oh, it's just a recharge room. I'm glad you're doing alright though, bud. Alright, back to the navigation room I go. Samus, it's as I feared. The breeding environments have been invaded by X-parasites. Sector 1, SRX, shows several abnormalities on biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR388 ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator to the access shaft and use elevator 1. Is your objective clear? Use the navigation room just inside for further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think that whoever allowed the X into the environment may also be linked to the earlier explosion. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I'm not entering that room. Due to Samus's cellular makeup now being part Metroid, she is highly susceptible to the cold right now. Uh-oh. What the? We just went downstairs. Bum bum. Yeah. Meet our primary antagonist that we get to deal with from time to time throughout this game. The X have fully taken over her power suit and have full access to each and every ability that suit gives. The screw attack, the space jump, super missiles, the ice beam. It's a major threat. And power bombs. I forgot about the power bombs. The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It will be totally unusable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful. Certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now listen closely. The X and Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter the environment to their needs. They're already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Is your objective clear? Now get moving. So many corpses. Holy hell. Nope. Not dealing with those things. Enemies, I swear. I don't know how that thing saw me when I was underneath there, but whatever. I need to head this way. How? How were those missiles not hitting them? Yeah, whatever. I like that she can grab onto walls and certain walls and ceilings if it has that. She can just climb along them like monkey bars. How are there... that's one thing I don't get about this game. There are no space pirates on SR388. How are they mimicking space pirates? Ah. Three more left. And we've reached another one. Ah. Gotta love how slowly Samus moves when in water right now. So many puzzles to some of the rooms. Gotta love it. Yay, we got another door. Or another eye door. Hate when it does that. Will you quit with the freaking... Quit it. A lot of the enemies in this game are kind of a joke, though. Like this one, so easy to cheese. Stand on one of the edges, jump and shoot down when the eye opens. Make sure you're shooting with a missile, of course, but still. And you won't get hurt. It's also pretty quick dealing with it that way. And now we have one of the most broken abilities in the game. Charge Beam. Not only do I have a pseudo screw attack now, which will be demonstrated if I ever run into an enemy while doing it, but it can deal mass amounts of damage because if you pay enough attention when I shoot, you'll see a little arc coming out whenever Samus shoots, like not going forward, but literally right in front of her. And it deals high amounts of damage if you manage to hit with both the shot and the little arc. It's pretty stupid. Like, it takes 3 missiles to destroy one of these things. Yeah. Hitting it with both the shot and the little arc destroys it in one shot. It's pretty stupid. Pretty stupid broken. Oh, you cheeky little enemy. Well, we have now stabilized all of the atmospheric, I forget what they're called. Oh well. Wrong way. Oh yeah, that's right, I don't have any of the doors unlocked. Silly me. Atmospheric stabilizers online. But many X have already made it to the other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2, tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. I suspect the X entered the sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in Sector 2 now. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Start moving. I'll leave you at the Tro navigation room. Oh boy. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He'd end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer too. Yeah, there's more going on at this station than it seems, apparently. But we don't have any hints as to that just yet. Now let's take a look at the standard map. It's a rather small area. I've learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. Samus, it's an X mimicking you. I have named it the SAX. I believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsules containing all the X that started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. The SAX is mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see the SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting. You're still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam, so stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the SAX trap you. The data room is here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. You'll have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. Luckily, I know where exactly where that is. But for safety protocols, it is not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. So first, find the security room and unlock level 1. Unlock level 1 hatches, then go to the data room and get that bomb data. Is your objective clear? Now keep an eye out for the SAX. Figured I'd go ahead and save. Why not? Ah! There we go. And security level 1 hatches, or level 1 security hatches, done. Ugh. Now we can go shoot and go through the blue doors. Now, I'm not going after everything in this game. But if it's on the way, I'll grab it. I don't really have every item memorized. Oh, I hate those things so much. Alright. Here we go. We now have bombs. Those footsteps. No. No. Those footsteps signify the SAX. If you hear them, be on guard. That's all I can say. I thought it was over already. Oh well. No biggie. I'm moving too fast for the game at times. Either that or I'm not moving fast enough. Ah. No. Give me that. Oh, I was too low on health. I did not want to deal with that. Also, now that I have charge beam, don't ever need to worry about shooting missiles at doors anymore. At the eye doors anymore. Which is nice. The music knows how to lay on the suspense. Not a lot I can do in this sector right now. That's fine. Time for another boss. This one's weird. Yeah. 3. And I was too far to the left. That's on me. There we go. We gotta get rid of each of those sections of this enemy. And make sure not to get grabbed by it. Like that. Ah. You little... Okay. Now to deal with the X core. Nope. Yay, we now have high jump and the ball jump, jump ball. I can now jump higher as well as jump while in ball form. Which makes things so much easier. So much easier. But I think the SAX knows we are slowly getting stronger, which could potentially pose a risk to it. Because, yeah, it has, there it is. Intimidating, no? Well, time to get out of this sector. And wouldn't you know, we're back at the beginning of the area. Oh, man. Trying to remember what's in this room. Let's take a look. Ah, yes, this room I can't really do anything in. Womp womp. Let's see, next up should be the Aqua Sector. We've got trouble. Releasing the security lock may have been a bad idea. The SAX has invaded the water environment in Sector 4 with several thousand X. With the blue hatches active, the SAX slipped in easily. The creatures and systems in Sector 4 are already showing multiple irregularities. I'm currently investigating. I'll brief you in the navigation room when you arrive. Now head for Sector 4. Okay. The SAX, an enemy with my strongest abilities. But does it have reason? Probably not. It's just a killing machine. In my current state, I can't face it head on. The SAX is me, only heartless. I must stop it before it learns its potential and threatens the universe. This sector has taken more damage than expected. I knew the X were powerful and destructive, but still, this seems to be purposeful. We certainly can't rule out the possibility that the SAX has a high degree of intelligence. I find the X fascinating, especially this SAX. But I digress. This sector is home to a very large creature the researchers called Ceres. It is capable of moving and attacking at ultra high speed. The more senseless and widespread destruction here may be attributable to Ceres. No doubt the SAX released it, but I can't be sure why yet. Ceres has returned often to the breeding tank here. Its natural behavior must be to go back to it periodically. It's a valuable specimen, but you have been authorized to terminate it. If you don't, it may invade other sectors. Is your objective clear? While you're moving, be careful. Some broken power nodes have electrified the water, but we can't cut the power. Doing so would affect the whole station adversely. If you touch the water, you'll be electrocuted. Conserve energy as you go. Okay. I don't think I can stream anymore today, which is fine in and of itself, I suppose. I know it was short, but hey, I wanted to see how long I could actually stream for. And, well, I think we've made some pretty good time. I think we're about... I don't remember how far in we are as far as, like, how long the game goes. But, yeah, I wish I could stream longer, but it can't be helped. I may end up scrapping this one and restarting it next time once I start to feel better. We'll see. But with all that said, thanks for stopping by. It was nice trying to stream. And well, until next time, y'all take care.